Here we have 5 eminent people on stage who have touched the hearts of all the people gathered here. Professor A.S. Ramakrishna, MLC of the Government of Andhra Pradesh, who is decorating the stage. A very eminent professor from Punjab University, Professor Om Prakash Katara, is again decorating the stage, and a very dynamic president of this very popular and you can always find this institution name in any of the WhatsApp groups, professional groups, and in any of this Apex body websites. So such has been the leadership qualities of the president of this Chalapathi Education Society Guntur, and special mention for 2. Because I am an ERC, Education Regulations Committee of the PCI, I get almost all the invitations of the continuing education program of the Pharmacy Council of India. But this is unique in many aspects. I would like to mention 3. Number 1, I remember around so far 40 such continuing education programs have been conducted by the PCI. In this 40, this is the only institution that was an early bird. They started it very early, and they have started a WhatsApp group only for the speakers of this continuing education program of the PCI. So this is number 1. Number 2, I have gone to the inaugural program of more than 10 such programs. In all the inaugural programs, the participants will be very few in number. They will be saying they are on the way, they are coming, they are teachers, they have some work there. I think here the audience are full. And the third one is, this is the only program where we have 14 tightly packed, very important lectures. So kudos to the congratulations to the organizers for the beautiful program organizing it. And we have a Pharmacy Council of India Central Council WhatsApp group. In that WhatsApp group, a very active person is my close friend, Professor Dr. Venkatraman. So he is so active in all the deliberations of the Pharmacy Council of India. I am very happy to be on stage with him. And today we are going to go into a very important aspect. Again, there was a discussion between a honeybee and a bird. Now, this bird was asking the honeybee, "Are you not angry with the human beings?" The honeybee asked, "Why?" The bird said, "You go to each and every flower, and from one flower you are able to get only 0.3 ml of nectar. You collect all that nectar from more than 1 lakh flowers, and then you place it in your honeycomb, and with the help of your saliva, you convert it into honey, you protect it, and in spite of so much of hard work, these human beings, they come and they rob the honey from your honeycomb. So are you not angry with the human beings?" The honeybee said, "No, I am not angry." The bird then again said, "How come you are not angry?" The honeybee said, "Human beings can steal my honey, but they can never steal the art of making honey from me." So such a beautiful art is there with the teachers, the active participants of this continuing pharmacy education program. Teaching is the mother of all professions, and the society's growth and development is dependent on teachers. Now, these teachers are facing a unique problem. What is that problem? Before, in yesteryears, 10 years back, teacher was the only source of information. Today, teacher is one of the source of information. Yesteryears, the student was totally dependent on the teacher for his knowledge and understanding. But today, the student in fact has more access to internet. He has the syllabus. He has the PowerPoint presentations. He has the books. He has the notes. He has almost everything. In those days, the demarcation between the teacher and the taught was very big. But now, if you go abroad, the student calls the teacher by name. Hi Gopal, how are you? You have a nice coat, huh? Had your breakfast, huh? So the differentiation, the demarcation between the teacher and taught is lost. 40 years back, a person who had lot of land was considered as rich. He was called a king. 30 years back, a person who had gold, silver, diamond, platinum, he was considered rich. 20 years back, a person who was very strong, had muscle power, had black cat commandos, they were considered rich. Today, the richest man is Bill Gates. Bill Gates doesn't have land. Bill Gates doesn't have gold, silver, diamond, platinum. Bill Gates doesn't have black cat commandos. He has knowledge. So in this era, if you want to be successful, you should be knowledgeable. And you should be capable of expressing your knowledge as a skill. And for that you need a ladder. And that ladder is called a teacher. So this is very unique in the sense that the teachers here or today are going to understand themselves. They are going to be exposed to the tools that are going to help them in being effective teachers. The greatest teacher is called Socrates. But Socrates had never used the chalk piece. He had never undergone a classroom teaching. But still, he is considered as a great teacher because he was a practicing teacher. There are two things. Today, we have English teacher. An English teacher who teaches English in the vernacular language. But we have a teacher of English. So the teacher of English lives an English teacher life. They walk with English, they talk with English, they live with English, they love with English. So that is the difference. So here, in this beautiful profession of pharmacy, where the health of the country, the health of the world, the health of everybody is the prime focus. And being a vital member of the healthcare team, the teachers today are going to, on the next 3 days, are going to equip themselves with the tools required for teaching this current generation students. That is the most difficult task. A few days back, a primary school had called me for flag hoisting on the Republic Day. So I went to that school. One small, LKG student came up and gave me a bouquet. I received the bouquet and then I said, which teacher you like the most? The principal was with me, so she thought that girl will say the principal, but she didn't say. She was saying one teacher who was there in the corner. Then I asked, why do you like the teacher? Because the teacher will kneel down, come to my level and teach. So today, the students expect that. They expect that we should go down to their level, or in fact, go up to their level and teach. So I once again congratulate the participants. My hearty congratulations to the organizers, and I wish you a happy teaching learning experience. Thank you. Have a good day.
For highlighting the demarcation of the teacher and the student, and also for reminding the responsibilities of the teacher. Thank you for your delightful and interesting message, sir. Now I take the privilege of introducing Dr. Om Prakash Katare, sir. Dr. Om Prakash Katare is the professor and head of the Department of Pharmaceutics of reputed Punjab University, Chandigarh. Dr. Om Prakash Katare has authored and co-authored several national and international publications and also working as a reviewer for reputed professional journals. Sir has an active association with different societies and academies around the world. Sir has made his mark in scientific community with the contributions and wide recognition from honorable subject experts around the world. He have guided 11 doctorates and 30 PG research fellows. Sir have 3 patents and 7 are in process. Sir is a scientific reviewer and academic expert for various boards like AICTE, DBT, CSIR and UGC. To his glory, Sir has received various awards and honors. The most prestigious DBT Technology National Award or the President's Award was rewarded for him for his contribution to psoriasis. So he has discovered Soriatum, a liposomal based product which was released by the then Union Minister Mr. Kapil Sibal. He has also developed Lipodat, a topical product. His special achievements include a grant of 1.5 crores by UGC and 89 lakhs by DPT FIST. With this short list of achievements and glory, I welcome Dr. Om Prakash Kadare sir to address us.
Very good morning to you all. Today speaking, hardly speaking, and I feel blessed to be here. The dignitaries on the dais, Professor A.S. Ramakrishna ji, Member Legislative Council, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Professor Dr. V. Gopal ji, Principal, Mother Teresa Postgraduate Research Institute of Health Science, Pondicherry. Sir, I am touched by the heart. It's a really heartfelt, heartwarming sensitization. Hearing your lecture, actually I am depressed. It is on the lighter side. Otherwise, I am so thankful that you have done most of the job which I wanted to do. So I am relieved. Really, teaching is a very difficult job, very promising, very challenging. It's an opportunity. You have done the dimensions so beautifully. It really won my heart. Sri Anjali, the president of the society, the leader, the educational leader, Professor Rao, the man behind and the man beyond. It's all that the institute breathed in such a nice atmosphere, and there is a man behind it. I could sense while entering into the campus. Such a wonderful atmosphere. Thankful to God. Professor Venkat Ramanaji, the man who brought me here, I am thankful to Professor Ramana. It all began how God designed the destiny. It all began in Jaipur in a PTI conference, and we were asked to share the same room. And then it turned out to be a great thing that we had a quick, instant heart matching, the heart-to-heart connection. Yeah. सारी बातें यहाँ हार्ट की हो रही हैं. All thoughts of heart. And he pulled, you know, what is the greatest force on this earth, in this universe? There is no push, but a pull. Vacuum is the highest force, ask any physics professor. So it's a sort of creation of that vacuum, that right, you see, Chandigarh is not a nearby place, and I always avoid taking 2 flights in a day, while the flight people are always delaying and that is not actually I am liking, but it happened and it pulled me here. And thankful to you for this tight-packed auditorium, the hall, being with the teachers. It reminds me, as Professor Gopal said, the teaching is the greatest job. It reminds Mahatma Gandhi. He said, this is the most difficult task on this planet. Why? It is to wander around. And that too in pharmacy.